Sephora has some exciting new makeup launches, and today we're putting them to the test. I'll be trying the new Rhode Bronzers and highlighting Glazing Milk for the first time, along with Laura Mercier's latest under eye brightening powder. I'm giving that a second chance. I'm also using mostly Laura Mercier products besides the few products from Rhode that I'm using. I've been testing these products for the last couple of weeks, and I didn't even realize how much Laura Mercier I have accumulated in the last like 2 or 3 months. I was like, let me do a full face, or almost a full face, of what I have from Laura Mercier. Are they making like the comeback of the year? We're gonna see. By the end of this video, every product is going into one of 3 categories: buy, wait for the sale, or skip. So if you want to hear my thoughts on these products, then wait to the end and hear what I have to say. And you want to see what products I use to create this makeup look, then please stay tuned for the video. Let's get started, my precious jewels. Hello, my precious jewels. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Julie, and if you like makeup tutorials, makeup hauls, makeup reviews, first impressions, and all things beauty, then you come to the right channel. In today's video, I'm doing a what's worth buying video, Sephora edition. In this video, I'm going to be giving you my first impressions on some of the products, and some of the products are products that I've just been testing. So I have some bronzers from Rhode. I got 2 shades because they actually both look like they were gonna work. Then I got the Rhode Glazing Milk. This is shade 4. I have a lot of Laura Mercier. We're gonna test that out. The Laura Mercier Balm, the concealer. I wanna see, like, is Laura Mercier really making a comeback? I think she is, because I have a lot of new Laura Mercier products, including this Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Under Eye Setting Powder. I tried it one time and I didn't think I liked it, so I was like, you know what? Sometimes, Julie, you jump the gun too fast. So I'm gonna test out one of these 2 shades. I got the shade Peach and I got the shade Golden. So we're gonna test these out to see if we like them. I'll probably be adding in some more products that I have been testing but haven't really been able to give my attention to because I was gone for 2 weeks, and even though I took makeup with me, I didn't put a stitch of makeup on. The only thing I did put on my face was the Danessa Myricks Radiant Blurring Balm powder. I wore that because if I didn't, my skin would be super, super oily. So keep that in my pocketbook. Hopefully this is something that you guys are interested in seeing, and you will stay tuned for the video. I'm gonna implement something new today, and by the end of this video, I'm gonna put every product in the buy, wait for the sale, or skip category. That's just what I wanna do. I think I'm gonna start doing videos like that so you can just know what my opinion on these products are. If you wanna know whether you should buy, wait for the sale, or skip, you have to stay to the end of the video, because that's when I'm going to give you all my thoughts and tell you whether or not you should buy, wait for the sale, or skip that product. So let's get started. So right now I have on primer, which they don't sell it at Sephora. That's why I didn't put it on camera. I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Control Mattifying Primer with salicylic acid. So that's what we have on our face. Our brows are done. On my eyes, I have the Morphe Flickering Sands palette. I've been liking this palette for every day. I use like 3 of these shades, this one, and this one. That's what we have on our eyes, and I only have it on my eyes because I have the Bobbi Brown Crystal eyeshadows, and I want to test the other 2 shades that I didn't do in the last video. So that is where we're getting started today. I'm going to use Brilliant Bronze and Brilliant Honey. I hope this is something that you guys are interested in seeing. I tested these out in the last video. These are the Bobbi Brown Crystal Eyes Shadow Sticks. I'm still not sure if I'm loving them, but this is Brilliant Bronze. It's such a really pretty shade. And then we have Brilliant Honey. Those are the 2 shades. If you didn't see my last video, please go and watch it. But if you didn't, these retail for $34. They come in 5 shades. I bought 4 to 5 shades. I didn't get the Moonstone shade because it was sold out. So we're gonna use these on our eyes. I'm gonna put the Brilliant Honey in the inner corner area to give some brightness. These dry down pretty fast. Anything gold to me, like, I feel it's nighttime. Like, it's just so bright, but it's pretty. So we have that. Actually, this shows up to me more than the other 2 that I tried on the other night. Now, I don't know if it's because of the base that I put on under it. These have a cooling effect. They dry down really, really fast, but they're nicely pigmented. Now, if you are a cream eyeshadow stick person, you're gonna love these. I'm not really a stick person, but I do like sparkly. It's like they feel like nothing on your eyes once they dry down. Like they really feel like nothing. You don't get a whole lot of product in here. Let me show you. Oh, actually, you get a pretty nice amount of product, but I could see if you use this every day, in less than 2 months, it'll be gone. That's just my opinion. I can't get it to go down. It actually feels like it's drying down already. This is Brilliant Bronze. It's like a reddy brown kind of color if we blend it out. We're just gonna blend this. Let's get to the foundation. So this primer has the skin looking very smooth. This is my more textured side. So I have oily textured skin, and I do like a nice glow to my skin. I love the Rhode regular glazing milk. I'm gonna show you this, but I want to just feel this because when I tried the Rhode Highlight Milk Multi-Purpose Luminizer in store, I felt like the consistency was like a little bit thinner than the regular one. So let's just see, because maybe that was just me being okay. So no, it does have like a, I'm just put it here. Okay, so no, I was wrong. It does have the same consistency because I felt like it was a little watery, and I was like, oh no. So this is the new Rhode Highlight Milk Multi-Purpose Luminizer. It comes in 4 shades. I actually picked up 2 shades. I tried them all in store. They luckily had them in store when I was in New York, so I tried them, and I felt like the 2 and the 3 didn't do anything for me. I saw 1 because it was like opposite my skin complexion, so I don't know what this is gonna do. So we're gonna test this out. This is vegan, fragrance-free, cruelty-free, a hybrid luminizer that enhances bare skin and makeup with a shimmery, naturally radiant finish made with Rose's signature glazing milk formula. A light and radiant coverage, and it retails for $28. It says, shake before use, apply 2 to 4 shakes into hands and gently press all over your face, neck, and décolleté and body. For all over glow, apply to your, it says you can mix it with foundation. Oh, okay, so that's what the shade looks like. It definitely has color. Now I'm telling you, in Sephora, because of the lighting, I couldn't tell that it had color like that. It feels very hydrating. I didn't think it felt like that in the store because when I tried it, I was like, this feels like water. I had this for like 2 weeks. I bought this when I was in New York. I planned on finding a private space to just go and film something, and it didn't happen. Now, I don't really see where it's doing anything more than what I had going on the skin. You guys let me know if you see a difference, because to me, I don't feel like there's any difference. I'm gonna put a little bit on my arm, back here. Same color we just used. I love the Rhode Glazing Milk. It really gives a beautiful look to the skin. We're gonna try the pink shade just so I can show you what the contrast looks like, and maybe one day we'll use it if I decide not to take it back, because I was like, I want something that's gonna show up. And sometimes you want like a little contrast in color. I know I do on my face. It's cute packaging. It's very on brand with Rhode. I like the fact that you can tell the shades, what they're gonna look like from the bottles. This is the darkest one, and this shade is color 4, and it's called Pearly Rich Bronze. Again, I don't see where it did anything to my face, but okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of this color, which is the pink. This one is called Pearly Pink. It's out of stock. I'm telling you, that's why I was like, let me just go ahead and buy whatever I think I might want, because I knew it was gonna be crazy. So the pink one is here and the brown one is there, and I don't really see where it's doing anything. Not at all. We're gonna see. That's all I can say. It blended out really nicely. I like the fact that she had the 4 shades, but I feel like it is not doing anything for the skin. And I know I keep saying that. I'm waiting to see like if something magical is gonna happen, but it didn't. There's no specific finish. I don't see any highlighter, anything from it. Okay, let's continue. It doesn't feel sticky. It doesn't feel sticky at all. It don't feel like anything. It gives like a little, maybe like a little tackiness. We're gonna use this Laura Mercier Tinted Blur Balm. I really like this. This is shade 05. This comes in 8 shades. I tried to do a all high-end video today because I know I do a lot of drugstore, but I love a lot of the drugstore makeup. So we're gonna be using this from Laura Mercier. We have the concealer, we have the setting spray, which I'm loving. That setting spray is so good, guys. If you don't have it, that might be one of the things you need to put on your list to get. Okay, I'm gonna use this brush. This is the Sephora number 40 brush. I loved this when I first got it, and then I never used it after I first got it. So Laura Mercier, for a minute, you heard her name everywhere when it came to her powders, which her powders are really good. It's just that I stopped using them because I didn't like the fact that she would have the powders on sale, but never in the deeper shades. And I was like, I'm not using her stuff anymore. But now she's come back. I love her foundation. I just stopped using it because I was a little salty with the brand. So this comes in 8 shades. It is for all skin types. It retails for $44. This is the Tinted Blur Balm Skin Tint with Peptides. It is gorgeous on the skin. It's a balm, but it's not an emollient balm like the one I tried in my last video. This just gives a beautiful amount of coverage. You see I have a lot of hyperpigmentation under my chin, and what's crazy is I keep picking when it's almost that time of the month. I get these little hairs and I can't take it. Like, they be letting me know that they're there, and I don't like it. It irritates me just knowing that they're there. So this does have a little bit of weight to it, but it has a nice amount of coverage. It doesn't have a lot of product though. I love the packaging. It's so pretty. It's like a light rose gold color. See that? I mean, it's such a great everyday product. For me, I like this because I'm not gonna say it's super lightweight because I do feel the formula on my face because it is a cream, but it has such a beautiful, lifelike look. It's so natural looking. And you can use your fingers or you can use a brush. This is shade 5, medium deep with warm neutral undertones, and I love it. I think it's so good. It's a hydrating, good for dryness cream formula, long wearing, matte finish, good for pores. This is something that I would wear in the summertime, and let me tell you why I would. Because I am a powder girl. I'm not going out no time of the year without a powder on. That's just me, because I know my skin. When you know your skin, you know your limitations, and you know what you can do and what you can't. Now this cream formula is so lightweight, but you do feel it. You do know that it's there, but look at the color. It's like perfect. It is a transformative balm to powder tint, which is infused with peptides that delivers a natural matte, soft focus finish with weightless long wear coverage. I'm not gonna say that it's totally weightless because I do feel it on my skin, but it's still gorgeous on the skin. I did a full review on this. I'm gonna link the video if I remember. I'll try to link the video. It's definitely buildable. If you see, it covered up a lot of my hyperpigmentation. Maybe not like the newer ones because I did those today and last night. I couldn't help it. But the skin looks gorgeous. Now, is there any special glow that's happening from that Rhode Glow Serum? I mean, the skin looks really great. We're gonna use the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Serum Concealer. It comes in 22 shades. It retails for $34. I have shade 4N, 2, and 3N1. Packaging, very clean aesthetic, which I like. This is a very lightweight formula. It's supposed to be waterproof, long wearing, medium coverage. So it's a great everyday concealer. I always say that about it. Like, I would definitely wear this in the daytime, but not if I'm going for full glam, like at night. I mean, you could, but you know, I don't. So that's 4N2, 3N1. This is the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Concealer. I'm gonna let it set down for a minute, and I'm gonna try one of these new bronzers from Rhode. This is the Rhode Pocket Bronzer. It comes in 8 shades. I bought 2 of the shades. I like the little packaging. It's very lightweight. Look at the colors. I think they're like a little, no, it's the same. I thought the shades were different. So the box shades are the same as well. It just has a different color sticker. Not really a sticker, it's like imprinted into the paper showing the difference. So I have the shade Drench and the shade Shade. So we're gonna test this out and see. So Drench is a tan to deep with a warm golden undertone. Let me show you how much product is in this little component. This has like a reddish brown, so it's very warm. I can see that. It has 0.18 grams of product and it retails for $25. This one is the shade, like I said. Very, very similar. We're gonna try one on one side and one on the other to see how they show up. So let's see. I'm gonna put, oh, wow, very pigmented. Now how it's gonna blend out, I don't know. That is the shade, and this is the shade. Okay, so this one is a little deeper and a little richer, but they are very, very similar. Let's put Drench on this side. Wow. Okay. When I saw the shades in person, they didn't have, I want to say, the deepest shade. And I was like, why they don't have the deepest shade? But the neighborhood I was in, I kind of know why they didn't have it. This one is a little more red. I think I prefer, just from looking at it right now, I prefer the shade Drench, but we're gonna see, because one of these might be good for daytime and one of these might be good for nighttime. I got too much. Well, it's hard with this packaging. It's hard to really get the placement that you want. It's better just to use a brush. I'm gonna let that sit. So I'm gonna blend out the concealer using the Angie Hot and Flashy A506 brush. This blends out so effortlessly. It blends right into the balm, the Laura Mercier balm. So good. I'm telling you, Laura Mercier does not disappoint with her foundations. Her Real Flawless foundation is actually one of my favorite formulas. I just haven't reached for it in a minute because I'm always testing products. Now the shades that I got in this concealer, sometimes I'll be like, did I get the wrong shades? I don't think so. They show up nice at the end. They always look nice at the end. Okay, let's go in with this bronzer brush and blend this out. This is an old Morphe E8 brush. So look at this, how much depth this bronzer shade gives. So pretty. And I do have another brush so I can blend the other side with a clean, different, but the same brush. That is actually gorgeous. That is really gorgeous. And it doesn't feel like anything. Like, it just blends in so nicely on the skin. So good. That is actually gorgeous. Okay. Okay, Rhode Beauty. It's such a really nice formula. It blends out so good. So we're gonna use this. This is for this side, and we're gonna do this side now. Let's see. This has a really light, and it feels like it kind of dried down a little bit. Like, it's like a little, if you precious jewels are on the fence about what shade from the Rhode Beauty bronzers you need and you're looking for a cream bronzer, just know that if you are my sister in shade, because that's what I like to call it, that you can use either one of these depending on what look you're going for, because both of these shades work wonderfully. Look at that. That is so good. This one blends in more. This is, so if you look at the difference, this one is more like a everyday shade. It went in a little bit more of the skin tone. Like, it blended in a little bit more of the skin tone. Did you see how effortless it blended out? So good. I'm just gonna go up here with this because I want my concealer to pop a little bit more in the forehead area. I'm gonna take this brush right here. This is a Sigma E40 tapered blending brush. And I'm just gonna blend out over here. You know, my nose is usually the place that I can tell if I like a bronzer or not. That looks good. Okay, we're gonna use this MAC 224 on this side. Wow, I am really, really loving this formula. And I don't know which side I like better. I really don't know which side. Nice. This is so good. I have some Rhode blushes here in front of me. I'm gonna use Date Cake blush. Look at the difference. So this is the darker one. They really look almost the same. They are almost identical. This one just blends in a little bit more. This one is the shade, and this one is the shade Drench. It's not much of a difference. Right, I'm gonna put this Date Cake blush on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna work from the back of my hand and see how it goes with this blush formula. These are $25. She has 12 shades. This is the BK Beauty 109. She has 2 new shades. Okay, usually when she comes out with a new collection, she comes out. So I'm gonna take this, and she has a pretty teacup, which is a raspberry pink. I could see me liking that. So we're gonna just, this is so gorgeous. Look at that. And it's just giving me a little bit, it's not giving me blush overkill. And you know me, I love a good blush, but that blended out gorgeously. So you may have something, my precious jewel, that was like, please work off the back of your hand. I think you may really have something with certain formulas. This is good. This is gorgeous. I'm telling you, this is gorgeous. That is beautiful. Beautiful. It's like so effortless on the skin. That is beautiful. Okay, let's try this lighter shade right here, which is, oh shoot, wait a minute, I messed up. Okay, so I made a mistake. I used Toasted Teddy on this side, and I used the Date Cake on this side. So now I gotta go back over here and add a little Date Cake to this. They look almost the same though. Like they really, even though one is red and one is brown, on my skin you can't really tell. Okay, now I'm gonna go into, I'm gonna get a little bit of Toasted Teddy and put it on the back of my hand. So can you see the difference? Not really. This one and this one look almost identical. That's why I didn't realize that it was a difference. Okay, so we're gonna put a little bit of this one here. I still feel like that's a lot of blush, but it's okay. We're gonna take this concealer and just, so I want you guys to see how nice and smooth the under eye looking with the Laura Mercier concealer. It's not a super bright product, but I like the formula. Definitely great for an everyday concealer. Anytime it covers up my hyperpigmentation under my eyes. Now, because I have the eyeshadow on that I have on, we're gonna try this Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Under Eye Setting Powder in the shade Golden. I think I ordered, when I picked it up before, I had something, I didn't like it. I felt like it was very overpriced for $35. Like, this better do something special. So this comes in 5 shades and it retails for $35. Like I said, you get 0.141 grams of product, which I don't understand why this is so expensive considering the big powder is, I think, $10 more. That's what it looks like. I mean, it's great for traveling, but I need to see what it does for under my eyes. I put too much. That I did not mean to do. It's a pretty color. Good for dark circles. Best for oily combo, normal skin. Light coverage. Good for uneven texture. Long wearing, loose powder formula. A lighter than air powder that visibly color corrects and brightens while setting and extending concealer wear for a quick eye awakening effect. It has a radiant finish under the eyes. Okay, so I'm just gonna tap out under here before we put anything. I wanna make sure I got an even coat of it on this Vanessa Myricks puff. It says Laura Mercier's best-selling under eye powder comes in 4 new color correcting shades infused with light reflecting pearls and perfectly calibrated color correcting pigments. This powder visibly brightens the under eye and corrects discoloration and darkness on every skin tone. Locking concealer in place, this powder smooths the under eye area, ensuring concealer stays fresh all day. So let's see. Because I want to see what it does that's different than the regular powder does. And is it brightening anything? It's definitely a lightweight powder. I don't think the coverage is not full. I do see a little brightening, but I think I feel about this the same way I did when I first bought it. Like I didn't see anything special about it. And then I was like, people keep talking about it, so let me try it again. I mean, it definitely gives a brightening effect to the under eye. I'm gonna put this where I would normally put my powder that I use for under eye. Every place that I will put concealer is where I'm putting this powder. But it's a very lightweight powder, I can tell you that. It's very similar to the Talc-Free formula. It has that same kind of thin consistency, which is not a bad thing because I actually enjoy that powder. But I don't see like nothing special about this. Like, I don't. But we're gonna keep going because it may surprise me in the end. We're gonna use this. This is what I would normally use under my eye, Translucent Honey. Let me show you the difference in the shades. It's really not much of a difference. This is Golden right here, and this one is Honey. So Honey is a little more neutral. Golden is a little more warm. We're gonna go into the Laura Mercier Talc-Free Translucent Setting Powder in Medium Deep. That's what the shade looks like. we're gonna put that on the rest of our face. We're gonna set everything else with this darker shade. I do like this powder. I think the powder looks really awesome, actually, taking this off. There's definitely a slight difference in the color, but not much. The only thing I'm gonna leave on the back of my hand is these, because I want you to see if they actually dry down like they say they do. I'm gonna use these two powders because I haven't used this in forever. And I feel like the under eyes are creasing a little bit. This is the Hourglass powder. I'm gonna take this same brush. I really like this Hourglass powder when it came out. I just don't use a lot of Hourglass on the channel because they don't really want my money. But I did like the powder. So I feel like I need to go over the Laura Mercier. It didn't give a super amount of brightness in my opinion. I don't know if it did anything. Like, I feel like it's the same exact formula as the talc-free powders that I have in the big formula, and it didn't do anything special when it came to brightening. That's my thoughts on it. I just like the brightness that it's adding to my face, like the definition that it's given. I'm gonna tell you what the exact title of this is and what the shades are. Okay, so this is the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Pressed Powder in Translucent Medium, and this is Translucent Deep. I'm gonna take this brush and just go into these areas right here. This is Translucent Deep. This is what we got going on so far. I'm gonna leave this like this, and I'm gonna put a liner on. I'm gonna use this Danessa Myricks liner. It's my favorite. It's the Line Work liner in the shade Onyx. It's the only shade that it comes in. That's my favorite liner. The skin is actually looking really pretty. Like, when I look at it now, I like it. It looks good. Okay, I'm gonna take this MAC Color Excess Gel eyeliner pencil in the shade Full Sleeve and use it for my waterline. That's what it looks like. Let me show you the color. And this is me rubbing those shadows. I wanted to show you that they do smudge. They don't dry down like people are saying that they do. That's my second time testing them. I tested them in the last video. I like the fact that this is not a white pencil. Hopefully it's going to give me what I need as far as brightness in the waterline. It's very smooth. I like that. Look at the difference in what it does to the eye. I want to make sure that everything that we use in this video is something that is sold at Sephora. So far this is looking good. This reminds me a lot of the ColourPop pencil, but it's a lot smoother and I think more pigmented. It looks really good. I think I like that. I'm going to use this Fenty Hella Thick mascara because I haven't used it in a minute and it's here. So we're gonna use this. I like the wand on this. I think I have like 5 backups of this. This is really good mascara. Can you see the difference in what it does with the eye, how it opens up the eye? So when I'm looking at this skin, how smooth it looks. That primer is so good. And they have recently changed the packaging, which probably means they changed the formula, because I think it had that ingredient in it, cyclo something something something. And I think I have a backup. I'm just hoping that the new formula is as good. So I think we're looking good. I'm gonna let these lashes dry. I'm gonna take this Anua spray and I'm gonna spray the face. But so far the skin is looking really, really gorgeous. Everything is looking very smooth. So let's spray. I love this spray. It's so good. This melts all your powders together. This is the Anua PDRN Hyaluron Spray. It just really melts all the powders together. It has the skin looking gorgeous in it, and it just adds so much moisture to your makeup. So no more dry under eyes and all that kind of stuff. Like, it really works wonderfully. So today, I figured I would pull out my Hun Van Gogh Tan Sculpt Bronzing Contour Balm. Now this is a balm that I probably should have used under my makeup, but because it turns into like a powder, I figure like it will give us a nice glow on the skin. And he's coming out with a new foundation, so if you guys want me to review that foundation, please let me know in the comment section so I can get on it when it comes out. I know that it is releasing, I want to say the 13th, so I think that's Monday. So that means I'll be getting up early Monday if you guys want to see that video. So this is Tan Sculpt Bronzing Contour Balm in Trustworthy. I want to say this is the darkest shade. Now I really hope that his foundations, it looks like he has a lot of different shades. Something about no undertones. I'm not really sure everything about the foundation, but we will test it out if you guys want to see it. Okay, so anyway, I'm just gonna, oh, okay. That is a lot of bronzer. See, this is when working off the back of your hand comes in handy. I should have put it on the back of my hand first, but I did not remember it being like this. That's okay. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna make it work. But I think I put too much product on the brush. Like I dipped it too many times. But that's okay. We're gonna take some of this and we are going to take it down here. This is a reddy brown too, almost like a purpley kind of hue. I probably could have used like a lighter shade of this, but it wasn't something that I loved like that. Like it wasn't bad, but there was so much other stuff coming out that I didn't really get a chance to give this the playtime that it probably deserved. But it's very similar to the shade of the Rhode Beauty bronzer that we tried. So I like it. I think it's nice. I think I definitely got a little bit heavy-handed with this. Let's see if we can take this brush and just take some of it off. Do you guys ever use your puffs like this wet? I never dampen mine, but I was watching something and somebody was like, oh yeah, I dampen mine. Look how much is still on the back of my hand. That's how much. I definitely dipped it too many times in the bronzer. See, when you make mistakes like that, you gotta know how to clean it up. That was a mistake. So I'm gonna take this powder and just, I feel like the under eyes are just not bright enough for me. I'm gonna go back in with this translucent medium powder from Hourglass and just, okay, I'm gonna use this bronzer here and this brush and just really, and I don't know if you guys hear my AC. I'm sure you probably do because it's on, but it is hot in here. And I didn't turn the fan on today, which usually I would, but I didn't. Okay, I like that. That looks really good. This bronzer is very pigmented, but what I like about the formula is that it does dry down to a powder. So you can use this under or on top of your foundation and you're gonna get full pigment either way. And it just has like a little sheen, nothing too much. It's great for oily skin. I'm gonna use this. This YSL Make Me Blush in the shade 15, I think. This is what we're gonna use. This is a Nikki LaRose N20. I wanna say this is a blush brush. We're gonna use this today. I know I keep saying I'm putting it on the back of my hand and working off the back of the brush, but this is what we got today. I gotta get used to doing it like that. So this is a really red blush, but I like it. It's diffusing my pores, so I love that. That is so good. So I think I'm gonna use this shade right here, Bronzite, as my highlighter. So I want something bronzy. Let's see if we use this brush. This brush might be a little too big. This is from House Labs. This is the shade Bronzite. I just want like a lit from within kind of look. I need highlighter in my makeup look. I know a lot of people don't wear highlighter anymore, but I love highlighter. I can't help it. Look at how it just woke that skin up. That is this shade right here, the House Labs Bio Radiant Gel Powder Highlighter in Bronzite. And the thing about it is they don't make, are their highlighters still this size? I think they are. This was like the original highlighters when they first came out. Like, I just love her highlighters and her blushes, her foundation. I loved a lot of the products that I got from her line. That is gorgeous. So that's what I was saying, like with highlighters, a lot of them, you have to go on with your finger and really tap it on. It's like the warmth from your finger really gets it to show up. But with that highlighter essence, I didn't have to do that. It was so good. So we have that. I've been loving these duos from Pat McGrath. The Pat McGrath Lip Sculpt Shade Contour and Duo. And I want to say this is the shade Chocolate Brown. So we're going to use this one today. I haven't used this one, so we're going to see. It comes with a liner and a lipstick. These retail for $34. This is the liner. This is a long wearing formula. As I watched back my footage and I was explaining about this liner and I said it gives a tug. When it dries down, you can feel that it's dry because it doesn't glide like it's gliding now. So you can tell that it's drying down. That's what I meant to say. So I said, let me say it. So this is the liner. It's so creamy until it starts to dry down. And then you feel that tug, so you know it's adhering to the skin. It's like locking in. I think you have about a minute of playtime before it actually sets. I never tried this one before. This is what the color Chocolat looks like. You get a pretty decent amount of lipstick, a pretty small amount, but this is Pat McGrath. This is a luxury brand. I like that. Okay, I'm going to spray the face and then put some lashes on and then come back and do my new segment. Well, technically it is a new segment, but it's what I've been doing, but a little bit more. So let's spray this new Laura Mercier setting spray. This setting spray is really good. It's the Laura Mercier Translucent Hydrating Setting Spray Ultra Blur. It is very blurring, very mattifying, very comfortable on the skin. And I'm gonna spray it before I put my lashes on, only because I wanna spray it and show you what it's gonna do to this face. But the face is looking really, really, look at that. It looks gorgeous. It's like, that was a lot. I think I had too much pressure on the lever. It's like a little hard to get out. See how it's, I want to say this is a waterproof setting spray too. Let me see. I thought the setting spray was sold at Sephora, but it's actually not. So my bad. It's only sold at Ulta and Laura Mercier. I put too much on it. See how it's like dripping down? I'm gonna go and put my lashes on, and I will be right back to give you my thoughts on these products. Just know that everything that I use will be listed and linked below. This is what we have going on so far. I want to put a little bit of this lipstick on. This is the shade Folio from MAC. I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna take a little bit of this Fenty What a Brat and put it on. I feel like I need a little bit of inner corner highlight. I like this makeup. It looks really, really nice. I'm gonna put this shade right here in our inner corner. I just need that in my makeup look. It just brings so much light to the eyes. That is totally toasted from the Flickering Sands palette from Morphe, which is not sold at Sephora. We're not talking about that. This is what our final makeup is looking like. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. This is so, so pretty, my precious jewels, and I hope you guys feel the same way. I'm gonna quickly go over everything that we used on our face. Everything that I use will be listed and linked below. There's no pressure for you to shop the links, but it really does help out the channel. I will have links in the description, and I will also have the products linked on the screen so you can use your phone to shop. They make it so convenient for you to spend your money. I really like this makeup. Let me start with the first thing that I use, which is these Bobbi Brown Crystal Eye Cream Shadows. Today we are starting something new on the channel where I'm gonna tell you whether it's worth your money, but whether you should buy it, wait for the sale, or skip it. So I'm gonna talk about these Bobbi Brown Crystal Cream Eyeshadow Sticks. They're supposed to be super, super sparkly. Everybody is talking about these. They are viral on TikTok and everywhere else. I feel like these are nice, right? Are they anything special? I don't think so. I think that I can get this same kind of look from eyeshadows. To me, these are not worth $34. That's just my opinion. I think that they are nice. If you are a person that loves a cream eyeshadow and you want some sparkle, because you do see some sparkle, but it's not over the top sparkle. Like, they're not what people are saying that they are. Not in my opinion. Now, maybe you guys see something different, but I know in my last video, I used the pink and the purple, and not one of you guys mentioned the eyes, which meant that they were very underwhelming. And I felt the same way, but I was like, let me see if my precious jewels are gonna say something. Not one person mentioned the eyes. Not one. So these are just, if you can get them on a deep discount, I would say buy them if you like a shimmery shadow. But I don't love these. They're definitely, to me, not worth the money. So I would skip these. I really would. Like, I don't see anything special about them. I'm going to continue to use them, and I'm going to test them against other products because I have them, but they are not worth your money. Not in my opinion. Let's talk about this Laura Mercier Tinted Blurring Balm. I have shade 05. This comes in 8 shades. It retails for $44. It's pretty expensive. You don't get a whole lot of product. It is gorgeous on the skin. It's a very nice everyday product, right? It gives a beautiful glow to the skin. It gives a beautiful look to the skin. It's very blurring. It's really good for people that have, I'm gonna say, normal to combo skin, right? And even oily skin. I don't necessarily know that somebody with dry skin would love this. right? I think that if you have dry skin and you put your moisturizing products on, then you can probably enjoy this. And the reason why I say that is because even though it's emollient, it has a dry kind of feel. Like it kind of dries down to a more of a powder kind of finish, which to me works well for oily skin. I wore this and it lasted all day. Now I don't know if it would work well in 90-degree weather. I haven't worn it in 90-degree weather, but I am a person that if I'm gonna use a makeup product, I'm gonna always powder. I'm gonna always set my face. So I think that everybody can love this. It's all about the way that you prep your skin. Is this a very similar product to something else that I have from the drugstore? It is. And I feel I am going to do a video with a side-by-side comparison and let you know whether or not you need this for $44 when there's so little product in it. It's such a really good formula. Like, just look at how beautiful this makeup came out and how gorgeous the skin looks. Like, it looks really, really nice. So I would say wait for the sale. And the reason why I'm going to say wait for the sale is because I think this would work out better for somebody in the fall, right? I think you can wear it in the summer, but I think that it will work out better in the fall. So wait for the sale, because that's when the fall is. That's what I'm going to say about that. These Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Under Eye powders for $35. I feel about this powder the same way that I felt about it when I originally bought it. And I had the nerve to go and buy 2 of them. I don't see anything special about this powder. I feel like it's the exact same formula as this talc-free powder. They're both very lightweight. I think this one gives more coverage than this one. To me, under my eyes, I want smoothness. I want like a full coverage type of thing because I'm a woman of a particular age and I just like my under eyes to be brightened. This didn't brighten anything to me. Did it set the makeup? Yeah, it set it. But I put something else on top of it, which meant that I wasn't completely satisfied with this. It wasn't giving me what I expected from a secret camouflage brightening powder. I didn't feel like it brightened anything, and I don't feel like this is worth $35. I feel like skip this and buy this. It's the same formula, just the shades are a little different. This one is a little more golden. I'm going to use this because I have it, and maybe as I test it more, because this was a first impressions. Well, really a second impressions of this product, but my first impressions of it was to take it back, which is what I did. And then everybody was loving it, and I was like, maybe it's me. So I was like, let me try it again, but I feel the same way about it. I feel like these 2 formulas are exactly the same, and I prefer this color more than this color. That's just my opinion, so I would say skip this and buy this. I'm going to talk about these Rhode bronzers. So I bought 2 shades of the Rhode bronzer. I bought the shade Drenched and the shade Shade, and they were almost identical shades. I think one was like a little teeny bit deeper. I like the formula. It blends out like a dream. I love the concept. I think that the packaging is like a little bit bulky. To me, this one is a little more warm and this is a little more cool tone. But on the skin, they actually look very similar. Do you need both? No. Am I going to keep both because I have them? Yes. And I can use both. One gives a more subtle look and the other one gives a little more of a nighttime glam kind of look. Nice formula. I think they blend out really nice. I think they look gorgeous on the skin. I think Rhode did a really nice job. Thanks to having Gloria. I think her name was Gloria. I watch her shorts, and I like that she stands for inclusivity for deeper skin. So I like this. It's good. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to recommend it to you. I think you should buy it if you're looking for a bronzer. If not, you can wait for the sale because they probably won't have them in stock until the sale anyway because they've been sold out. I was just fortunate enough to go to the Sephora where I was at that morning that they were released, and they had almost every color except for, I want to say, was it the 2 darkest ones? I think the 2 darkest ones they didn't have, but the formula is really nice. And if you like Rhode products, which I like a lot of Rhode products, I would definitely recommend them to you. I'm not going to say don't buy them. So I say get them now if you can find them and you need a cream bronzer. If you like a cream bronzer for the summertime, if not, wait until the fall. Wait until the sale. Yeah, but I would say buy them because I like them and I think they look really gorgeous on the skin. Just look at how beautiful the skin looks. Now, of course, you're looking at the Hung Van Gogh Tantor. That's what you're really looking at right now because that's what's on the outside of my face. This was a really deep color, trustworthy, from Hung Van Gogh. This is the Hung Van Gogh Tantor Bronzing Contour Balm. When I got this, I want to say, I was like, oh, I could get a lighter shade. I think this is gorgeous, and I like the dimension that it gave to the face. It gave a really kind of dark, moody look to the makeup, and I really like this. This is definitely an everyday makeup look. Like, you can wear this every day. The colors are very subtle. The shadows look really, really nice, but nothing spectacular that we don't have in powder eyeshadow. Oh, let me get back to this. This is really nice. I would like to go in store and see a shade before this because I feel like I could have got a lighter shade. This was a really like deep purpley kind of color, which it works wonderful, but you know, somebody may not want something as deep as what this does on my skin, but it looks absolutely gorgeous. It has a beautiful glow to it. It's not super shiny, but it gave a beautiful glow to the skin. So I can't say anything bad about this, and I'm excited to try his foundation. The Rhode Highlight Milk Multi-Purpose Luminizer in shade 4. All I can tell you is my skin is glowing. My skin is glowing, and it's glowing beautifully. When I wore this foundation the last time, I don't remember it having this kind of glow. What I do remember is when I wear the Rhode Glazing Milk or the Rhode Glazing Mist, it does give a beautiful glow like we have today. I don't know how this is showing up through the makeup, and I use the mattifying spray, and if you think back to the last video that I did, the face was matte. This is beautiful and glowy and gorgeous. If you don't have this, I say buy it. If you like a glow to your makeup, do you see the lit from within look that my skin has? You're gonna want this. We're gonna keep testing this out, but I would say get this right now if you can. Do not skip it. Buy it right now. This is gorgeous. I just love the Rhode Glazing Milk formula, and this is that formula but with more of a glow, and I just think it's beautiful. I mean, that's the only thing that I could think of that gave us the amount of glow that we have on our skin right now, when I don't remember this foundation having that kind of glow before. This, I love it. I love this. We use the Rhode blushes, which are gorgeous. They're not new to the channel. We have reviewed them before. I use Date Cake and Toasted Teddy, and they actually look really, really beautiful on the skin. I love her formulas. They just give, because they're so hydrating, they give a nice amount of glow, but the skin is completely and totally set. That just lets you know how good these formulas are. So people talk bad about them. Like, sometimes they say things about the Rhode Beauty brand, but I like it. So I would definitely say buy her blushes if you can. This looks really, really nice, and I never thought about working from my hand when it comes to blush, but I think that the skin looks extremely, extremely gorgeous. I feel beautiful tonight. Like, I feel like I wish I was going out instead of going to bed. Yeah, I want to cook dinner first, and then I'm going to bed. So this Pat McGrath lip that I have on today, I love the formula, but I feel like this particular one, this Chocolat, it didn't give me the same tug that I was getting from the other duos that I tried from her. The lip liner didn't dry down because I tried to kiss my hand, and I was like, I don't know if I ever did like the kiss proof test. I mean, I kissed and I still had lipstick on, but I don't feel like this particular liner gave the same tug. So I'm gonna do a short, and I'm going to test all 4 of them out because I don't want to say the wrong thing. I said that these were long lasting, which they are. I think maybe the liner might be what's long lasting and maybe not the lipstick. So we're going to test this out in a short. We're going to do a short for that. This MAC liner, I think I paid like $26 for this. This is a mechanical gel liner. I do love the shade. I think the shade is really nice. It gives my eyes a bright-eyed look without looking stark. Is it worth the $26? I don't think so. I think if you can find this on sale, get it. Otherwise, you can skip this and you can get something like the ColourPop or the NYX. Any of the drugstore liners do the same thing. I had to add this on more than once. Like, it wasn't like it went on one and done. I had to build it up. You know, it goes on a wet part of your eye, and it's not worth the $26. Not in my opinion. So, okay, so I'm going to talk about this because I used it in the video. The Haus Labs Bio Radiant Gel Powder Highlighter in the shade Bronzite. Of course, I'm going to tell you to buy this. I talked about this highlighter probably 2 years ago. It is my favorite. Do you see what it does to dark skin? How it gives you that beautiful glow from within. Now, we are glowing from a few different products that we use on our face, including the skincare that I use, but this color Bronzite on any of my sisters in shade is so beautiful. It does not accentuate the pores. It is gorgeous on the skin. I just love it. It's so good. Haus Labs, they did that. So we did use the Laura Mercier concealer. I have it in 2 shades. I have a mound of makeup on this desk right now, but I have 4 in 2 and 3 in 1. And I think that this is a really nice formula for everyday wear. It is definitely not a glam, nighttime, full coverage concealer. But if you like something that's good for every day, that's going to give you enough coverage where you're not like, oh my God, I could see my eye divots, then you'll be happy with this. It's a nice lightweight formula. But if you have the Haus Labs or the Fenty, you don't need this. If you have the Makeup by Mario, you don't need this because they're all running neck and neck. And I think this has less coverage than some of the ones that I mentioned. So it's nice, but you don't necessarily have to run out and get it. So I would say wait for the sale, or you could skip it if you have any of those other formulas that I talked about. I use this YSL Make Me Blush in shade 15. I don't know what the name of it is, but it's like a corally pinky red. It is gorgeous. Definitely good for every day. Do we have something like this in a drugstore formula? I don't think that I have anything that is this particular shade. The formula is beautiful. It has a nice glow to it. It does not accentuate the pores. It's pricey. I want to say this is $44, but it is gorgeous on the skin, and it added to this beautiful glam that we created. So I like it. It's nice. Would I say buy it? No, I would say wait to the sale and then get it. This is not something that you need to run out for, because I'm sure in your makeup arsenal you have so many other blushes that you could use, and wait until you get this. The sale is only a couple months away, so we are going to wait on the sale for this. Oh, so getting back to the Pat McGrath. So do I think that you should run out and buy this? I think that you can wait for the sale. Let me do a little bit more testing on this, but right now I'm going to say wait for the sale. I don't think you need to rush out and buy this until I prove that this is as long lasting as I said it is, because I don't know if it was just those shades or if these have a slightly different formula. So I will be testing these out to see. I'm going to test these out a little bit further, and I'm going to use them all in one video so you can see what I'm talking about. I like these translucent hourglass powders. These came out, I'm going to say 3 years now, 3 years ago. This is the Hourglass Vanish translucent pressed powder. I have the shade Translucent Deep and Translucent Medium. Really nice formula, not a lot of coverage. They do add some brightness to the makeup, but not anything crazy. If you could see, I don't use them like I use some of my other powders, because I don't know why. Because when I first got them, I loved them. I think that the formula is really, really nice. They add some brightness. They add some smoothing. They add some blurring. I think they're nice. Do I think that they're worth the money? I would tell you to pass on them. There's so many other powders out there. I think Hourglass is extremely overpriced. I think that their products are nice. I just don't like the fact that they're not inclusive when it comes to a lot of the things that they put out. So I will not tell you to purchase anything from Hourglass, because I won't be purchasing anything from Hourglass. Now, yes, I'm going to use what I have from them, because I actually have quite a bit of products from Hourglass, but I don't use them that often because I don't feel like I should talk about them like that on my channel when they don't have products that really work that well for me. So if you guys want to see a Hourglass video from me, and I can kind of show you what I have and what they do. I'm not buying any new Hourglass products, but I do have a lot that I could use. So if you want to see a full face of Hourglass, of what I have, because I'm not buying anything new from them, let me know, because I can film that. Other than that, my precious jewels, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like this makeup look. If you do, please give the video a thumbs up. Also, hype the video and subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed. I'm gonna have everything that I use on my face listed and linked below. You have it on screen and you have it in the description box. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on this makeup. Would you buy any of these products? What do you think about these crystal eye sticks? Like, you guys did not comment about these crystal eye sticks in my last video, so I want to hear what your thoughts are. Like, are you willing to go and spend $34 on these? I'll see you in the next video. Let me know what you think about this buy, wait for the sale, or skip. Is that something that you'd like to see me incorporate monthly so I can tell you my thoughts on the products, if you should buy it, skip it, or wait for the sale? I can't wait to hear your thoughts. And I did forget one product, the Laura Mercier Translucent Hydrating Setting Spray Ultra Blur. It's very blurring. It's very long lasting. I wore this the other night. I had this on for like, I want to say like 9 hours. It gives a beautiful glow to the skin, right? Beautiful glow to the skin. So comfortable, so blurring. I bought 2 backups. Like, they're on the way. Like, I bought 2 backups. This is really good. I would definitely say buy this. This is great for the summer. And I'm going to do some wear tests coming up hopefully this week so you can see what the skin is looking like. And I'll see you in my next video. I love you so much, my precious jewels. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Please share this video with your friends so they could join our family of precious jewels. If you like what we do here on the channel, I love this. So good. Like I said, I bought 2 backups. They are en route. Okay, see you in the next video.